It's billed as the best Typhoon ever. At BAE's Warton site in Lancashire, Qatar's newest jet made its grand entrance. The Gulf states buying 24 of these along with 9 Hawk trainers, part of a £5 billion deal that's also seen the RAF and Qatar form a joint unit, 12 Squadron, based at RAF Coningsby, the first of its kind since the Battle of Britain.
Sort of idea of working jointly is a really good concept for us. It means that we can help one of our close allies in the region and demonstrate the importance of the Middle East to Britain, but also for Qatar, they can benefit from the experience of our pilots who've flown Typhoon for well over a decade now.
The Typhoon deal was signed in 2018. Qatar's Air Force has been growing rapidly in recent years. In 2015, they had just 18 aircraft. Now that figure's risen to more than 100 fighter jets, including French Rafale, F-15s, and now these Typhoons as well. This huge contract has much to do with the RAF's involvement as the aircraft itself.
It is always and still regarded as the best training capability anywhere in the world and the best partnerships. And indeed, His Excellency Dr. Khalid, who was the Defence Minister who was speaking earlier, he was trained through RAF Ali. So he was a pilot, a Qatari pilot, trained through the Royal Air Force system. The current Chief of the Air Force trained through the Royal Air Force system. So you see the people at the top of the Qatar defence infrastructure were trained through the Royal Air Force system. So they see the value in it and they want to continue that value and that partnership for decades to come. So they see, again, the Typhoons are part of that, of the move and the continuation of that relationship.
These Qatari jets feature new avionics, upgraded weapon systems and a sophisticated E-scan radar. Steve Formoso is a former RAF Typhoon pilot and is now in charge of all BAE's UK-based test pilots.
I think the Qataris have some from the Hawk trainer going into Typhoon. They have some from Mirage backgrounds and some from Alpha Jet backgrounds. Very steep learning curve, really nice aircraft to fly though. Huge amount of power available to you with the EJ200s on there. So. And very easy to fly in terms of the flight controls. It has a carefree handling flight control system, which means you can do whatever you want essentially with the aircraft, and the aircraft flight control system takes care of any limits that are there. So you can look over to your side, see an enemy aircraft and max perform the aircraft without having to worry about exceeding any aircraft limits.
The first 4 of these new Typhoons will soon be on their way to Qatar, with more to follow. This 6-year contract securing work for thousands of BAE staff and its suppliers. For these Eurofighters, their first operational role comes pretty quickly, with both UK and Qatari pilots policing the skies above this year's World Cup, which kicks off in the Gulf state at the end of November. Simon Newton, Forces News, Warton in Lancashire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.